Right, here we go. Another week. Monday now. End of Monday. I've been milling all day. Hence I'm dusty. And I've just come for a look around in where I'm hopefully going to get cultivated at some point this week. This is where the pumpkins were last year. Planning on putting quite a few sunflowers in this area. So that's the plan. Have I ordered the seeds yet? No, of course not, because that would be too proactive. But hopefully this week I am going to get them ordered. Really impressed at how this has done. These areas of cover crop have died down absolutely perfect. There's only the bits of grass which have come up through it, which are going to cause any issues. And hopefully, once they're turned over, they won't cause any issues. So I'm going to hopefully go over with the cultivator, if I could get it out the front field, just to break it up and create... Oh, no, I've got beepings. Hang on. Always wear your seatbelt. Yeah, get the cultivator to break it up, just to rough up the surface, and then hopefully I will get the power harrower in, and then the rollers. So it's going to get a bit bouncy here. I'm just crossing over the bouncy bits. So funny, I never thought how much the camera would move out there. Yeah, what I want to show you is what I planted the other day, because I meant to do a video the other day, and then I got home and realised I hadn't. So, here we are. This is the stuff that was down in the polytunnel at mine. And here we go. Right, so, yeah, you can see it there. Not an awful lot of stuff, but look at how lovely the kale's looking there. So obviously purple kale. There is black kale about halfway up, and then it goes down to lettuce at the far end with what I think is cabbage in the middle. This stuff that I planted early last year, well, late last year, never really did anything. That's the chard. So yeah, it's all looking very bare, as it should do. There's still some carrots down the far end over there. And there is actually, I'm just going to show you this bit, there's chard growing down here. Just already having weeds coming up, which is not brilliant. Where is it? Oh, purple sprouting broccoli, kind of sprouted. Lovely colour, isn't it? It didn't really do much last year, never came to anything, so I kind of ignored it. But this chard down here is going to do something, I think. So this is the chard in this row, this furthest one here. These are beetroots, of which some of them are looking okay. So, like that one. See that? These are the candy cane beetroots. They didn't get as big as I would have hoped, so I will be putting some different ones in, I think, this year, and trying to do them on the ridge, so then I can try and keep them weeded. And I need to spend more time down here. Time is the important thing. One of them, time and money. I can't spend any more money on it because I ain't got it. So at which point I need to spend more time on it. And I don't really have an awful lot of that, because at the end of the day, time is what's going to earn me money. And if I'm not working down here, it ain't going to earn me any money. But if I ain't working somewhere else, I don't have any money to allow me to work. Yeah, it gets confusing, doesn't it? Yeah, so this week is going to be, like I say, I've just been milling today, got loads of milling done. And we'll be seeing what else kind of comes on. The hedges have been cut around here, which is really nice. The people who rent parts of the farm have done the hedges on the roadside, so you can see them there, I hope. Obviously, I'm on the wrong side of the camera. I can't see what the screen's doing. And then I've got the rest of the monkey puzzle to tidy up, the bits which were too small for doing in the chipper. But I need my trailer back for that, because that's going to be the easiest one. So hopefully I'll be going to get my trailer and get that sorted this week. So I'm going to head off home and get ready for the kids. And I've got hockey tonight. It was airsoft at the weekend, and it'll be airsoft next weekend as well. So busy, busy, busy. See you later. Tuesday, and it's now time to try and rescue the cultivator. So there it is. I've got a chain, I've got the pin, obviously got the tractor, let's see what we can do, see if we can get this thing out and yeah, sort up my muck up. That'll be a bit of fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay, got the cultivator out. Well, it kind of worked. I've got it out from where it was and I can now get to it without being dug in, but my tyres are now full of mud. So I'm just wondering whether to shorten the chains, give it another pull, and to maybe just try and lift the hydraulics on it a bit so I can lift it out of the ground. Maybe. We'll see about that. Well, there we go, we definitely got it out, so that was a bit of a funny bit. Took a little bit of pulling backwards and forwards with the chain, and then take the chain off, put the tractor back on, lift it a bit, move it, got it out. Now carrying on with the cultivating, and it's doing a grand job. Running along just nice and steady now, back on 45-degree angle, roughly to where we had it before. No sign of the camera. I went over the area where the camera was. It's somewhere underneath where I am now. Yeah, she's doing a nice job. So yeah, I think this is going to be me for the rest of the kind of the day mostly. Just get this bit done a couple of times, and it won't be too far before it's good to seed. See you in a bit. Good morning. And I'm at home at the moment. As you can see, I'm in the polytunnel. I've just got a couple of workmen at the house. And in the polytunnel, it is a glorious 22.9 degrees at, what time are we at? 9:45 in the morning, which is absolutely fantastic. I've just been doing a little bit of planting of some seeds. So I've put spinach, sprouts and chard in there, and 2 trays of leeks. I have got a lot more to do, loads more of these, and obviously not too long it'll be the time for the pumpkins. But I'm going to go through how we do the planting in the other videos. And the first one of those will be coming out soon. Not that I'll be planting in it. That'll be out shortly. Yeah, so just got a little bit of prep work to do here. I think I'm going to put a bit of black plastic down on this side just to keep any weeds down, so I could put the trays on there. Probably some stuff to discourage slugs as well, because we do get quite a lot of slugs in here. How am I planning what I'm planting? Oh, I'm using this, the Charles Dowding's calendar of vegetable sowing dates for 2023. Yeah, it's 2025, but they can still kind of work, don't they? So this is just an idea. It gives me a brief of what I want to do, because obviously I don't really know exactly when to plant stuff. So in that, it gives you kind of like a layout of what you should be planting and what time to create a constant supply. Now, I should have started earlier. We've not had the weather, I've not got the space, and I need to make sure that I keep plenty of these trays, although there is 20 of them there, for the pumpkins. Sorry, my thumb keeps coming into the edge of the camera. Yeah, so I'm going to be back down and get that cultivation finished. The weather is likely to change a bit in the next couple of days. We're going to be coming for more low pressure centered, I believe, and colder, which would be good for the ground I've just kind of done, because if we get any frost, that just helps crumb it up. So I'm going to try and get the rest of that cultivated this afternoon, and then hopefully these will start to grow soon. So see you in a bit. It's the end of Friday, and as you can see, there's a little change in the weather. It has literally just started raining, and I don't know if it's set in. It rained a bit last night, so I did try and get out with the cultivator to just finish the area in the front field that I was struggling with, but it was just sinking too much. I was ended up going in and basically spending all my time just getting rid of tyre tracks, so there's no point. So back over here. Been a long week. Back over here, cultivator off, just ran off a bit of feed for someone who's coming this afternoon to grab it, and I've just cleared up the rest of the monkey puzzle using my tractor and trailer, because I hadn't noticed that my trailer is back. So when I drove past that, I thought, well, I might as well get that done, because that's a bit lighter than any of the big things. So I had that on the back of the 35 and just dumped that up by where the fire is. As for what we've got on down here, you've seen what we've been at with cultivating, so it's now just a case of leaving it for a little bit longer. We've got probably about another month really until we want to be looking to plant pumpkin seeds. Obviously we've got veggie seeds which are going to be hopefully going in next week. I've got the areas ready for them. My landing strip down the middle of the cultivated area is looking fairly bare. Why is this here, I hear you say? Well, there's a rope here on poles and an IBC down there, you can see, so I didn't want to get in the way of the rope. And there is the leeks and some spring onions still. So the spring onions might be a little bit deadly now. They're going to be pretty potent. They're still looking good, like. Look at these. Look at them. Yeah, they're not going to come out of the ground very easy. They're going to need a bit of help. And the leeks are looking leakish. They've obviously taken a fair while to get a bit of growth on them. To the point of I've just planted leek seeds yesterday, and these ones haven't even been harvested yet because they never really grew too much. Let's find some which look quite nice. Here we go. So I got these ones. They're really small though. You see that one's a bit bigger, but they're just really, really small. I'll use them for something at home probably. And look at that, looking nice. You can still see lots of bits of grass, but that's now, well, with it raining, that's now going to get watered in. But if it was drying wind like we had for the last couple of days, that'd die off because there isn't enough moisture to support it in the soil. This will be getting power harrowed most likely, which just chops it up even more. So I might run the chain harrows over it before I do that, just to try and rough up stuff and just do a bit more of breaking down on them clods. I know the power harrow will do that, but if I can get all these bits of grass and stuff to die off from lack of moisture first, that's half the battle. What is going in here? So this is going to be vast majority sunflowers up here. All that top area is going to be sunflowers. We're not going to be opening, I don't think, as a sunflower day. We will probably be selling some, but we have a bit of an idea going on that we're going to tie in with the pumpkin picking day. So that's what they're for. And at the end of the day, they look beautiful. Birds love them. So what's not to like about that? Yeah, right. I'm going to disappear off. I've got, well, it's just gone 3 o'clock now, so I've got a few bits to do with the kids tonight. Scouts on, got to go walk the dogs, and generally have a good weekend. Make sure the house is sorted. I think we're airsofting on Sunday, as long as the weather's okay. And yeah, one thing which is really interesting. Oh wow, the cultivator found a small carrot. Check that out. Huge. One thing that was brought up earlier by Tamsin, she did a post up on Facebook mentioning about how people know where the food comes from down at the market, and she tagged us in it because we make the feed that they feed their pigs, and it's butchered by Andrews Meats and it's sold at the market. So feed, Andrews Meats, market, and the pigs are up in Derby, which is just a little bit further that way. And that is, well, the furthest they actually go is Douglas, which is where they get slaughtered down at the abattoir. That is the furthest food miles them pigs get sent on. But then what I came back with is I could actually tell you the field that barley that them pigs are eating came out of, and that's pretty impressive. You know, never thought of it in kind of that extremes, but yeah, shop local, guys. It's definitely the best. Well, I'm going to head off and I will see you next week. The new series is out. They've been posted. I have put it that it's suitable for children, so I don't know if you'll see it on your normal feeds, but if you do, please give it a like. They're only short little videos. You know, appreciate if you watch them. Give us a bit of feedback if you think there's something amiss with them or you think they're great. Let us know. Put it in the comments. You can't comment on the video because there's no comments on a suitable for kids video, but put them in the comments of one of these. Messages, find us on social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, the lot. See whether this video gets any likes because I mentioned all them. Right, see you later. Take care.